find your lack of faith disturbing.
Gotcha! This ain't no regular.
Smash Mouth Footballers.
I shoot my shot and it's clean. This is my city, yeah, this is my team.
Introducing
I play with all of my life.
Nick Tate.
My name in the lights. Better get right, champion.
Joe Caldero.
I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights. Better get right.
Chad Young.
This ain't no regular thing. I came for the ring, you know what I mean. I shoot my shot and it's clean.
Smash Mouth Footballers.
Hey, welcome to Smash Mouth Footballers. I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Caldero.
And guess what, guys? It's my favorite time of the week. It is a new fantasy football week. It's week 12, and it's going to be an awesome game. Honestly, I think it's a little one-sided. But other than that, what you got, Joe?
I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that's been supporting us. You see the helmet sitting here. We did a commercial for it, so you guys look at the commercial. This is an Ashton Gentry signed full speed helmet, right? Mm-hmm. Full size speed helmet at $35,000. We decided to give this away.
That's right.
It's kind of like a thank you to everybody. Instead of doing jerseys all the time, we're going to start doing helmets and footballs and signed pictures and things like that.
We had talked about giving away a Saquon helmet at one point,
yeah,
and nobody bit. And the guys, I mean, all you got to do is reach out to us at smashmouth1footballers@gmail.com. Go back on some of our previous videos. We have a lot of people we've announced, and there's some things we're going to give away. But we're also, how we got into this was that we had decided to give away a mystery box jersey at $28,000. And we aren't there yet, but we're almost going to be there. And then Joe came in and he was like, look, I got this. I want to give this out. Let's go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home. 35 as a thank you to everybody.
Yeah.
And the Saquon helmet was supposed to be at 50,000. So we're still gonna give that away.
Yeah.
But that's coming down the pipe.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. We can make that happen. But right now we're gonna give away this Ashton Gentry. It's authenticated by Beckett.
Yeah.
And so
at 35,000, we got to walk before we run.
And if you you don't want it, you can let me know. I'll take it home.
Yeah. It would look great on someone's shelf.
Oh, bro, I'll be talking about it all week.
My wife would not let me put that in the living room.
No, yeah, never. Just
right under the TV.
Look what I got. So
yeah. So
all right, let's get into the game, guys.
Yeah.
We got Buffalo against the Texans.
Yeah.
And Joe, what's your opinion on it?
So not last game, but the game before that. I said Josh Allen was going to be the quarterback of the week. He was the worst quarterback of the week. I should have went for this last game.
You just missed it by one.
Yeah, I missed it by a week. This dude, man, he lit the stadium on fire.
I think the week before he was mad because you were wrong.
Yeah, because I was wrong.
I'm sure he's on your side. He watches the show and he's like, look, Joe hates Pat Mahomes.
Yes.
He's got to love me.
Hate's a strong word. I guess we'll say
dislikes.
Strongly dislikes.
Strongly dislike. I had to add to that.
Yeah.
So Josh is like, hey, I couldn't live up to it for Joe last week. I'm going to put it up here this week.
I think Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league. And I think if he had more weapons at wide receiver, it would show. He would run away with it. And if he had more receivers, his running back would run away with the number, at least top 3 running back in the league for the season,
Yeah, without a doubt.
James Cook is fantastic.
Now, what's crazy is if you look at your top running backs going into fantasy, usually most of the years, they're either really big or they've got, certain statures. Like James Cook, when you see him out there on the field, he's kind of a in the middle type guy. He's not too small. He's not too big.
Nope.
But he performs amazingly.
And then once he gets outside of the line, he's almost unstoppable.
I mean, look at Dalvin, right? Mm-hmm. They're not the same build by any means.
Right.
And you were like, Dalvin Cook was amazing. You're looking at James Cook when he came in the league, you were like, he's a little small, he's this and that. But he has shown everybody else that doesn't matter. He is dominated.
Yes. They play to his strengths. Joe Brady is a offensive genius. I don't care what anybody says. I want Joe Brady to be LSU's next coach.
Oh, man.
But looks like it's going to be either Kiffin or Saban. But anyway, let's talk about
There's rumors that Kiffin is the guy online. I saw something this morning, man, and they're talking about they've already kind of inked it. And I was like, oh my God.
I mean, I like Kiffin. He's a quarterback guy. He's a good coach. But Joe Brady would bring so much of the new generation, the younger players. He's proven with a good winning team in the NFL. He was proven with a championship team at LSU. Yeah. This dude is loved in Louisiana, and I don't know why they're not throwing the bank at this guy.
Man, I wish they'd got Saban.
Really? You want Saban?
I just want Saban back. You know, I mean, he brings back nostalgia.
Didn't he win a championship with Matt Monk or who was it? Rohan Davey?
Rohan Davey. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is, so my son plays football, right? And he's a running back. He plays quarterback and linebacker. He's kind of an all around guy. And for every summer, we've gone to camps and camps. I've been to LSU camp. I've been to McNeese. I've been to ULL. And, above all of them, when we went to see Saban, it was amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. Most of the time during these camps, you get these coaches that come out. The head coach will come out to give a little speech, and then they take pictures with the kids, and then
you never see them again.
And then you'll get some I'm not going to lie, LSU had some coaches teaching some of the positions that weren't even from LSU.
Wow.
And that happened several years in a row. We went to Alabama when Saban was there. Saban came out. He talked to the kids for a good 10, 15 minutes. Every coach and every player for Alabama was out there, and they taught their positions. And then Saban stayed out there all day cussing the kids out. Didn't matter whose kid it was. and he would tell them they were messed up. You couldn't, and I forgot where my kid was because I stood there and watched him teach these other kids. He took them to lunch. He stayed with them through lunch. They went all afternoon. He never left. He gave them a speech in the morning, at lunch, and before they left.
Man, you're trying to change my mind on this.
I'm telling you, I was like, my son, this is no joke, right? We're LSU fans all the way. He was like, I'm going to LSU. I want to do this. I want to do that. We went to this camp, and he signed up, and they gave him an Alabama shirt. He goes and does his combine work. He gets in the end zone. He takes the shirt off, and he puts his Under Armour shirt back on.
Oh.
And I call him because I see he's got his cell phone next to him because he's waiting for everybody to finish. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he says, I'm not wearing this.
I'm going to LSU.
I'm going to LSU. I don't even know why we're here. When we left that camp, he looked at me and said, this is the best camp I've ever been to.
I'm going to Alabama.
So when I say Nick Saban, I've been there. The man has a different type of intensity when he teaches his players.
And he's generational. Everybody knows who Saban is. Yeah. So, but I still love Joe Brady.
No.
Back to the game.
Let's get to the game.
Okay. The Texans have a very, very, very good defense. I don't think Josh Allen will have 6 touchdowns against this defense.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think. But the Texans can be beat on the run.
Yeah.
They can be beat on the run. So James Cook could have 2 touchdowns, 120 all-purpose yards. And I think that's the route they're going to go. I also think Josh Allen will have a rushing touchdown. They're going to have to do it on the ground this time.
Yeah.
The passing is not going to be what it was last game. For the Texans, Davis Mills is the quarterback. Davis Mills is not the reason that they almost lost to the Texans.
Right.
Davis Mills, 274 yards and a touchdown, no interceptions. He's a game manager. That's what he'll be his whole career, a backup game manager.
And we're looking at a middle-of-the-line defense with Buffalo. They're decent. They can cover most of the positions, but they also let a lot of yards go by.
Yeah, but one of their strengths is they got a stout defensive line. And Woody Marks may not be the guy for this. You probably have to play him because of all the buys. You're just hoping he squeaks one through there. He's very talented. He's a good running back, but
he's more of the lightning.
Yeah, the thunder. I think they're going to have to use the thunder this time, and I think Chubb is going to get a little bit of work here.
Yeah.
They did go all in on Woody Marks though. So
Buffalo's defense is ranked 31st in the league in run defense. They are second in pass defense.
Right.
So, like I said, they kind of, like you said, they're going to need Nick Chubb.
They're going to need Nick Chubb. So Nico Collins, as good as he is, I just don't know. It's going to have. I think Schultz is going to be the recipient of a lot of passes on this one.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. I mean, like we just said, the pass defense is second.
Yeah.
In the whole league, they're going to be covering a lot of those receivers, which gives Schultz and your running back most of the game.
Yep. Jaden Higgins is a good
Good flex player.
Good wide receiver at flex, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But there's so many other games this week. I wouldn't invest totally in this because you got a good quarterback in Josh Allen, who's going to be limited against that Texans defense. He's still going to do good. So if you only need 1 or 2 touchdowns from him, you're good.
I think he throws for 250 and 2.
I think he runs for 1 and throws for 1.
Okay.
And
either way, that gives you 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and 220, maybe 220.
Yeah.
Yardage. So yeah, he'll still be good. I think the Texas defense is going to wear out because they're going to be on the field a lot.
Exactly. That's kind of how I see this pitching out, because the offense is for the Texans is so subpar that even though the Bills defense is middle of the line, Josh Allen's going to go out there, score. James Cook probably gets 120 and 2.
Oh man, shoot, yes.
And then he scores. Then the defense is wore out. Mm-hmm. Then they get out, 4 and out.
Yep.
Josh Allen's back out there, 4 and out, back out there.
Yep.
Maybe they put up a little bit of a fight, but I see the Bills offense wearing down their defense to where they end up eventually.
Right. And Khalil Shakur could be a play if you had to. I probably would just wait and play someone from one of these other games because you don't know.
It's so wishy-washy with who's going to get the ball now. But James Cook and Josh Allen are your consistency.
Yeah, Josh Allen, when he wears out a defense, he just puts his foot on their neck, man, and he does what he does and starts running for touchdowns, and James Cook just takes over the game, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, once they get up like 2 or 3 touchdowns, James Cook becomes just the clock.
Yeah, So I think the Bills still win. I don't think Davis Mills loses the game for the Texans. They just are limited. Even though the Bills don't have the greatest run defense, Woody Marks isn't the guy.
No.
So
I kind of see this game somewhere around the lines of like 32-10.
Yeah.
Maybe Buffalo's way. And I think it starts off real tight and then just slowly in the third and fourth quarter kind of getting carried away.
Yeah, I'm thinking 38-13. I don't know what the line is, but that's
pretty fair.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Okay. Anything else?
No. I mean, the Texans, all they need to do in the offseason is build their offensive line, get them a good running back. Everything else is good. Get them a good free agent running back. No more of this drafting mess. Get them a good proven commodity at running back that's not old and broke down. To draft, build your whole offensive line. And this team can protect C.J. Stroud, who's a very good quarterback with time. He's a timing quarterback. And that team will be the team that we thought was going to be this year.
Right.
They could be that next year.
So, I mean, that's a pretty solid, assessment, because here's the thing. You're going to get Joe Mixon back. That's already been stated. Joe Mixon will come back next year. Mm-hmm. And if you get you a proven running back that's not, I mean, Nick Chubb, we love Nick Chubb and everything, but he's at that age, and he's at that
he's had a lot of injuries, man. If those injuries didn't happen, this dude would be different.
And then Joe Mixon, again, he's kind of aged and proven. I think he's still got a couple yards left in the tank. But you're going to need somebody to become the future of the running back game for that team. Mm-hmm. And you're going to need an offensive line so that C.J. Stroud can develop these wide receivers and that tight end to where they can actually dominate. Their defense, do not trade away any of your defensive pieces. Please do not.
No. So we were talking about Breece Hall being on the block. If Breece Hall goes to the Texans next year, it's over with.
That's
if
it.
he goes to the Texans next year, it's over with.
Hey, get Breece Hall and
build your offensive line to the draft.
That's it.
Don't draft anything but offensive linemen.
That's it. You've got the receivers. You just don't have time for them to get the ball.
And you got your entire defense is under contract for a while. So they did good with their defense. Their front office is fantastic. They just need to build that offensive line and get them a good running back. They got good receivers. They got a good quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, guys.
Yep.
We think Buffalo wins.
Buffalo wins.
Right.
We think.
Hey, Hey, we've seen some weird stuff here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, Miami came out and did some weird stuff.
Yep.
But I think Buffalo wins.
Yes, I do too.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm Nick Tate.
Joe Calder.
And we're out.
Smash Mouth Footballers.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the
Artlist
breed, you know what I
IO.
mean? I shoot my shot and it's clean. This for my city, yeah, this for my team. If you talking and talking me nice, I play with all of my life. You see my name in the lights, better get right, champion. The game is in trouble. I've been in my depth for the piece of the puzzle. I got it for real. Still keep me going. I wake
Music
up and
licensing reimagined.
in the field, man of the town. You've been in your fields. I'm adjusting this crown. Call me your majesty. Either that or your tragedy.